This modern, massive estate behind me has 3 levels, 13,000 square feet, and sits on a 2-acre property in Bella Collina, Florida. Welcome to Hampton Bay Homes entry for the 2024 Parade of Homes. Casa di Vetro, which means House of Glass. We're going to show you all the details of this tri-level home, including subterranean garages on either side, and some amazing views from every room in the house. So come join us for a tour on this year's Parade of Homes. Casa di Vetro by Hampton Bay Homes is a beautiful, ultra-modern estate on a 2-acre parcel in Bella Collina, Florida, with nearly 10,000 square feet under air and 13,000 square feet total under roof, with amazing concrete details, literally a house of glass. You can see so much glass in this home. Really cool features all throughout the home. I can't wait to show you the tour. So let's go. Besides the stately front appearance, which reminds me of the Washington Mall, one of the unique features about this home is it sits 42 feet above finished floor. What that means is we have subterranean garages on either side of us, with grass growing on the roofs. Let's go enter the main level of the home.
Stepping into a 32-foot tall gathering room surrounded by poured-in-place structural concrete walls and softened with zebra wood details and a Da Vinci fireplace. Like me, your chin goes straight up to the ceiling looking at the floating bridge above you. But the real showstopper is this elevated, infinity edge, water on top of water view.
They're still finishing up some details for the Parade of Homes here. We're going to show you all the different rooms and talk about some of the details in each space. Right as you step in, you look straight through over a infinity edge swimming pool, which sort of floats. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But this dramatic space brings concrete that's poured thick. And there's some hidden features in that concrete, such as Venturi fireplace venting, ductwork, and drainage for the gutters. This whole house is poured concrete and steel, and it allowed for some challenges for those features to go to each room. One of my favorite spots in this space is the floating glass bridge separating the primary suite from the other guest suites. Notice how the cantilevered architectural details go through the glass all the way out to the outside. And that soffit has a gutter built in.
People in glass houses shouldn't throw anything except amazing parties in this modern contemporary living room space and open kitchen, complete with 14-foot floor-to-ceiling windows, front and rear, and beautiful shiny and matte textures that complement the incredible sight lines outside the home.
So on this main level in the House of Glass, you can see floor to ceiling with transom windows. That 14-foot of height is just lit up. And speaking of more glass, you have a climate-controlled wine storage right here for all your bottles. A full hidden pantry with glossy appearance so it all matches the Sub-Zero Thermador appliances and Wolf. And this pushes back to not only more storage, but a dumbwaiter. So when you come in from that subterranean garage, your food can come right up here. Now, I worked at a restaurant briefly in a previous lifetime, and one of my favorite places was stepping inside the cooler. Woo!
Cue the 5-star resort music as you step out onto this massive terrace, complete with a 360-degree infinity edge swimming pool. More 14-foot ceilings, but this time with the smart pergolas that sense the rain, a full summer kitchen, and perched up lake views. It's surprisingly private up here.
As you step out to this second floor lanai, you can see behind me a complete infinity edge swimming pool with a 12-person spa and actual acrylic glass that's 3 inches thick, and you can see down to the lower level. This infinity edge pool has a spillway that goes over the back that's 6 feet deep and collects the water in a catchment all the way on the side of the property. They utilize the whole back of the home to take a look at those lake views. So you can be outside cooking an entire meal in luxury, like this clay finished tile on the vent hood. And all these columns have drainage in them, so you don't see any gutters on the sides of the home. And one of the focal features that you can see from these drone shots is this massive 3-story staircase staircase on the side of the home that includes precast stairs and poured concrete landings. This immense structure reminds you of how big this property is. 42 feet tall. In addition to the glass windows looking to below, there's a water jet that you can swim into in this pool, as well as lots of little stepping stones and sun shelves. And it takes you over to this other deck area, which walks out to one of the guest rooms and the office, all located on the main level.
A hidden zebra wood door takes you into a calming office with pool access, and the main level guest suite takes advantage of its cantilevered position, providing some unique sightlines all the way through to the guest bath. I love how you can see that the stair tread is floating, and the whole thing lights up as well. And when you walk across this elevated bridge to the primary wing, a sense of anticipation builds with what view you'll take in next.
This floating staircase, as you can see, is completely cantilevered out with steel and white oak, and it wraps around these poured concrete columns that were poured at 1600 psi. In addition, there's a subterranean version of this staircase that goes past a living wall beneath us. It's even irrigated with potable water, so you grow your herbs and plants down there. Let's head up to the third level. And if you don't want to take the stairs, you have this gorgeous elevator waiting for you at each floor. As you get to this top of the stairs, the first thing you notice is this floating glass bridge you're standing on. And you look down over this 32-foot atrium space that we walked into that's leading you to your primary suite. Now they're still working on a few details of the home, like these motorized shades going up above the windows, but you can see how elevated we are on this third level of the primary. All you see is water over the top of that pergola X, and you have your own access through that staircase to the side. One more detail right here, another Da Vinci fireplace, which can exhaust the heat up above. Notice in the ceiling, this tongue and groove has a burned, charred appearance that was done by hand with a blowtorch by an artist. There's two giant closets with built-ins over here, as well as two water closets, both with smart toilets. But my favorite feature of this primary bathroom is this gorgeous marble wall, which lights up. Tons of LED lights behind, and it's not just one piece of quartz. Those are individual rocks that have been cut and blended together for that beautiful look.
Having places to go besides kids' bedrooms is a smart design feature, and this top corner wing takes full advantage.
Welcome to the kids' wing. How about this for a guest bedroom? More floor-to-ceiling windows looking out over your expansive front yard space. And with all the glass, you might be wondering, how do we have privacy? Well, there are some remote control shades on every window to close it off. This cool study area sits between more en-suites on the front upper corner of the home and really provides a nice sanctuary for the kids or even guests to come on over and hang out while you look at lake views and look at video games at the same time. One interesting detail, this is wallpaper that is actually magnetic and you can write on it.
Love how they made this girls' suite lavender glam.
This is the downstairs guest wing. This has it all. It's got the bedroom, it's got the bathroom, but look, a whole nother kitchen with high quality Thermador, Wolf, Sub-Zero appliances, the hidden pantry, it's all here. And I don't know if you notice on this side, this symmetrical feature on either side has a door to a very high ceiling bedroom to be on a lower level. I love that. There's 3 feet in between each poured concrete floor. And you have natural light coming in despite the fact you're on the lower level. You got TVs in the mirrors, LED lights, smart toilets, full built-ins in the closet, and a stackable washer and dryer. This yoga workout zen space has one of the best views to get your workout in. It also looks through to this additional rock garden. With the sounds of trickling water.
All right, where are my car people at? I know you're thinking, how many lifts can I fit in there? And which exotics, boats, trucks, motorbikes, or other toys would you store in this chic underground garage?
This 3-door garage can fit 12 vehicles and has the dumbwaiter elevator that takes it up to the kitchen level. With 12-inch thick poured concrete walls, it takes up over 2,000 square feet of space. Start collecting your car collection today.
Whatever you choose, they'll be safe and sound with thick poured concrete walls all around. And when your detailer is done shining up the fleet, the driveways connect so you can leave your favorite rides on display on either side of this linear fountain. Pulling off a modern home these days means more than just boxy lines and wow factor. The commitment to including all the intricate parts without it feeling like an add-on is what gives it a sense of refinement. And after experiencing Casa di Vetro in all its glory on this spectacular lot in Bella Collina, this house makes you feel like the most interesting man in the room.
Keith Clarke and his team absolutely nailed it on this modern contemporary build. If you have any questions about some of the features you saw in today's tour, you can reach me at the number below. And be sure and check out all the other Parade of Homes entries on this year's channel, as well as last year's entries on previous playlists. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We love you guys. You watch, you comment. Really appreciate you as we wrap up this year's Parade of Homes season. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on more videos soon.